a deadly jungle, a miracle mission, and a story you've seen before, even if you don't know it yet. In 2025, Jurassic World Rebirth sent us deep into uncharted territory, but buried in the vines was a story told 20 years earlier. Same setup, same mission, same lies. Two expeditions, both starting in a bar, both hiring a shady captain, both taking a shortcut they should never take. We lined up both films, scene for scene, and the similarities are almost prehistoric. So, is Rebirth just a bigger budget remake of a forgotten 2004 creature feature?
Let's see. Act 1. Biological Expedition Setup. Let's start with the setup. In Rebirth, Parkergenics sends a team into an uncharted island, hunting dinosaur DNA that could cure heart disease. Meanwhile, in another film, a research team funded by Wexel Hall travels deep into the jungle to retrieve the blood orchid, a flower said to reverse aging. Act 2. Jungle River Journey and Early Ambush. Both expeditions begin the same way, in a bar. They hire a shady captain, they travel by boat, and they take a shortcut they absolutely shouldn't. The result? Supplies lost, team stranded, stakes raised. Act 3. Water monsters and first deaths. Then comes the water. Rebirth unleashes mutant predators like the Spinosaurus and Mosasaurus. In the other, giant snakes that strike without warning. Both films bring chaos from below. Act 4. Genetic horror reveal. Rebirth opens with the escape of a grotesque genetic nightmare, the six-limbed Distortus Rex. In the other, we learn the blood orchid is fueling unnatural snake growth. Act 5. Failed rescue. Just when help seems close, it all goes wrong. A helicopter in Rebirth is destroyed. A rescue raft in the other film is ambushed by snakes and crashes. Act 6. Mounting deaths. Death toll rises in Rebirth. Spinosaurus attacks the ship, killing Bobby. Nina is killed on shore by a Spinosaurus. A Quetzalcoatlus returns the nest and devours Leclerc. Duncan narrowly escaped the retreating D-Rex and joins them. In other, a giant snake emerges from the water and swallows Ben. A giant snake swallows Gordon, who is paralyzed from spider bite. Tran, who then gets pulled under and eaten. Cole narrowly escapes from getting eaten.
Get him, Cole!
Act 7. Corporate betrayal and gunpoint tension. Then, the truth surfaces. The mission was never about saving lives. It was about profits. In Rebirth, Martin Krebs lets a teenage girl die to protect the sample. In the other film, Jack paralyzes his teammate and threatens the group, just for a shot at immortality. Act 8. Poetic deaths of the villains. And then comes poetic justice. In Rebirth, Krebs meets his end in the jaws of the Distortus Rex, his greed leading him straight to death. In the other, Jack is bitten by the same spider he used on his team, and falls into the snake pit he so desperately sought to exploit. Act 9. The final escape. In Rebirth, the survivors make a narrow escape by boat, leaving the raging island and its horrors behind. In other film, the survivors push off on their raft, leaving the burning jungle and its deadly hunters behind. So what is this film? This, oh no, seems to match like Jurassic World Rebirth beat for beat. Anaconda's The Hunt for the Blood Orchid 2004, a mid-budget jungle horror flick from the early 2000s, with almost the same DNA. Inspiration? Coincidence? Or just classic creature feature tradition? Tell us in the comments. Did Rebirth pull from Blood Orchid, or is it just the jungle playing tricks again?